Welcome, everybody, to a new 30-minute lower body workout. I appreciate you guys being here today. It's going to be a great workout. I can't see anybody for these workouts, so relax, feel good. Make sure you put yourself in a good environment so you want to keep coming back to these workouts. You want to learn and be effective to take care of your body without equipment and from anywhere. Each exercise that we do is going to be 40 seconds to a minute with a 20 to 30 second rest period in between. You can grab water at any point. I can't see anybody. And put yourself in one of the training categories. You're either going to be trainer pace, slower than trainer pace, or faster than trainer pace. Trainer pace means you're keeping up with me, right? I'm working out. You're just copying me. Slower than trainer pace means can't quite keep up, but you're pushing yourself and you're expanding your range of motion. You're trying to get better. And then faster than trainer pace, which is very common, is people who are high intensity, fast tempo, want to go hard, have more energy, right? So maybe you're doing more reps, shorter rests, right? So first exercise we're doing a single leg Romanian deadlift, right? So I want you to find a elevated surface if you can, right? And we're going to hinge over like this, right? Hinging over like this, like a deadlift. If you don't have an elevated surface, you can actually get into like a split like this and hinge over like that, right? But we're not squatting. We're deadlifting, right? We're hip hinging. Ready? And begin. So this is a form of single leg exercise, right? Hip dominant. My knees are bent, but I'm not squatting, right? I'm moving through the hip joint. All right, switch. All right, I'm folding at the waist. Let's go another 10 seconds. And stop. Good job. Just shake it out. We're going to take a full 30-second rest here. Get water, recharge. But if you're faster than trainer pace, you can go sooner. All right, that's why I create the different skill levels so no one feels like they're awkward standing around. You should be proactive doing something the entire time, because if you're slower than trainer pace, you're resting. All right, if you're trainer pace, you're going with me in 5 seconds. Ready? And begin. And if you're faster than trainer pace, you didn't have to wait as long as me. So it's very important to understand those skill levels so that you can come here and really get to work and really value the exercise selection I'm giving you. The order of the exercises that I'm giving you is one of the biggest value plays of this. Switch. By coming here and just simply taking instruction from me in the order in which that we do it is something you are not able to do at the same level as me on a consistent basis. So by coming here and hammering these out, you are getting great value from that alone, because what you're doing, what exercises you're doing, and stop, matters a lot. It's a big tip, right? Exercise selection, the order in which you do it matters a ton, right? And I do that for a living, is create exercise selection, right? So by coming here and doing these workouts, even if you're someone more advanced, you're getting great value. You're just going to go at a higher intensity. 5 seconds. We're going last set, trainer pace. Ready? And begin. Switch. And stop. Good job. Good job. Now we're going to go elevated glute bridges, right? So we're going to do elevated glute bridges. If you don't have an elevated surface, you're just going to do this on the floor, flat. So elevated though, getting bent, right? Our feet are on the edges and we're up and down, right? Fully locking out. Another hip dominant movement. Let's begin. Let's begin right now. Let's go 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And stop. Relax. Good job. Good job. "20 seconds. We're going to go again. So you can go sooner if you want, right? 10 seconds. We're going. Ready? And begin. "15 seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. I'm going one more set. In 20 seconds, we're going to go again. "10 seconds. Ready? And begin. "20 seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. So now we're going to do Bulgarian split squats. It's similar to the first exercise in regards to if you don't have the equipment, like the elevated surface, you can just do it on the floor, right? So we're going to get one leg up and we're going to squat down. Squatting down, right? If you don't have the couch, you get into a split like this and you're going to have to do that, right? So then you're going to switch in the 20 seconds. All right, so now this is a knee dominant movement, right? So we're working through the knee joint majority here. Ready? And begin. Switch legs. Ten seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. Whew, 10 seconds. We're going to go. Round 2. Ready, and begin. Switch. Begin. And stop. Good job. Good job. Good job so far. 15 seconds. We're going to go again. 10 seconds. Ready, and begin. Switch. Begin. Ten seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. We've got one more set. One more set. We're going to go in 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Y'all are doing great. Keep up the good work. Stay focused. Get some really, really good leg work in right now. Ready. And begin. Switch. Begin. And stop. Good job. Good job. So now we're back on the ground. So we've kind of been using that elevated surface the whole workout that you could have done on the floor the entire time as well. But now we're going to be on the ground and we're going to do vertical donkey kick. So vertical glute kick back. So what we're going to do is we're going to kick to the ceiling. Right? So our aiming point is high to the ceiling, right? Hip extension. We're trying to go hip extension, right? So we're working on our hip extension here. Keep good form, right? So when I'm down right now, my hips are closed. But now my left hip is open, and we're trying to fully extend this. All right, and let's begin. I think a good tip is keeping your eyes on your legs so that it stays within alignment, but we're going for the ceiling. For the ceiling. Switch. Ten seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. 20 seconds. We're going to go again. See, I'm tired, so I need the rest, right? So I have no issues resting. Some people don't know how to rest and take a chill, but it's easy for me, but I know I have to explain it to some people. 5 seconds. We're going again, though. Ready. And again. Switch. Ten seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. Got one more set. One more set. Ten seconds. Ready. And begin. Switch. And stop. Good job. Good job. Got one more set. 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. Let's go. Last set. Switch. And stop. Good job. Good job. So let's get up. Whew. And now we're going to do side lunges, right? So let's keep it up. Let's keep up that grind, right? So now we're up. We're going to lunge to the side. Come back up. Let's focus on one side at a time. So good step. Really get into it. Get nice and deep. Doing the best that we can. 10 seconds. Switch. Ten seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. $15 seconds going again. 10 seconds. Ready and begin. Let's switch. Begin. And stop. Good job. Good job. We got one more set. One more set. You're doing great. Got work. We're still working. 10 seconds. Gonna go again. Ready. And begin. Big breathing. Big breathing. 10 seconds. Switch. Begin. Ten seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. Now we're doing a lying side kick. So let's lay down on our sides, right? So laying down, hips are open, hips are extended in a natural position. Now top leg driving all the way up, locking out, extending, driving all the way up, locking out, extending, trying to keep this within alignment of our hips. Let's begin, right? Let's switch. Begin. Five seconds. And stop. Good job. Whew. So while this does add up, this exercise, we're going to shorten the rest and we're going to go in just 5 seconds. So we're going to shorten it to a 20-second rest. Going again in 3, 2, 1. So these do add up, these burn, but it's not the same intensity as the other exercises that might require a little bit more rest. But again, you can go slower than trainer pace as needed. Switch. Begin. And stop. Whew. We're going to go again in 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. Ten seconds. Switch. And begin. and stop. All right. One of the last exercises here. So we're going to do a single leg hamstring bridge. So how we're going to do this is we're going to be on our back and we're focusing on one leg and we're going to explode up and down, up and down. And you can touch the ground each time, right? But I want you to explode. So we're pushing through the heel. My kneecap is open. So see how tight it is right now? This would be more for glutes. And then we're going to open it up for hamstrings, right? So we're set up. We're driving through one foot, explode up, control, down. Repeat. Let's begin. Switch. Ten seconds. And stop. If you're someone who wants to really take it to the next level, do those single leg hamstring bridges without touching the bottom. So trainer pace is going to be those dead stop single leg hamstring bridges, which is touching the bottom. But if you're trying to go harder than trainer pace, do it without the dead stop. The dead stops are incredibly effective, especially as a stepping stone to get to that single leg exercise. But you can even do those dead stops as a variation regardless. Ready and begin. Ten seconds. Switch. Ten seconds. And stop. Good job. Good job. Last set. Last set of the day. Great job today, guys. We're going to go in 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Ready and begin. Switch. Ten seconds. And stop. Give yourselves a round of applause. We did it. Got through the whole workout. And I will see y'all at the next workout. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Take care.